Now that you've examined and explored the 3 different principles of UDL, you will take that knowledge and complete an instructional plan analysis. In other words, you are going to dissect a lesson plan to uncover where the 3 different principles exist. So as always, the first thing you will do is start with step 1 to prepare for this assignment. Complete all of the readings and view any videos. Also be sure to download the Week 5 3 Principles Organizer and the Week 5 UDL CAST Instructional Plan Analysis Template. Both of these documents will be required to turn into Waypoint. Your writing support in Step 2 will focus on analysis since it is what is required of you for this assignment. If you are unsure what it means to analyze, be sure to explore this great resource in the UAGC Writing Center. Additionally, this assignment encourages you to paraphrase ideas into your own words instead of relying on direct quotes. The links below provide some wonderful resources about paraphrasing and even a practice activity to reinforce your paraphrasing skills. Step 3 is what you need to do to complete the analysis of your selected instructional plan. So the very first thing you will do is select the Explore the UDL lesson plan link. Here, you will select one of the provided lesson plans that you will analyze for the 3 UDL principles. Also, download the Week 5 3 Principles Organizer, as you will use this to write notes of where you see each principle within your selected lesson plan. So, once you select your lesson plan, I will choose the very first one, the Life Cycle of Butterflies, Day 1. You will see green buttons to the side or to the right that state UDL connections. These buttons explain where the 3 principles exist throughout the lesson. So in this lesson, it shows how the lesson goals are written in a way that provides students with different ways in showing what they know, as the lesson goals do not mention how students will describe each stage in the life cycle of a butterfly. So what I would do is pull up my 3 Principles Organizer, and you will see here it describes the feature. It's connected to the strategic network, which is also the multiple means of action and expression. And I will write in my own words where that connection is. So I'll come here and I'll simply type lesson goals as written, give students the ability to show what they have learned in different ways. So you will then continue on with this process. You'll have to X out of the UDL connection to see the next one. So you'll click on that. And again, it will show the different features of UDL, and recognition network is multiple means of representation, and affective network is multiple means of engagement. So read through what it is telling you in terms of the connection to UDL. There's also a reflection piece that provides a little additional information. You can also listen to it as well if you would prefer that. But then again, you will pull up your organizer. And so here's the recognition network, again, multiple means of representation. And then you'll come here and type in where it was evident in the lesson plan. And again, you'll do affective network, which is the multiple means of engagement, and type that explanation, again, in your own words, of where that principle existed in the lesson plan. And again, you'll just go through all of the UDL connections for that lesson plan and use your organizer to jot down where that information existed. And the reason that you're doing this organizer is to help you when you actually write your paper for the instructional plan analysis. So make sure you've downloaded this template, and it is here for you to help organize your paper as well as guide you as the instructions for this assignment are integrated right into the template. So here is your title page that you just need to fill out. Make sure you delete any graphic hints you see and any verbiage that's used to provide further guidance. But the very first thing you'll do is write an introduction. Make sure you have a clear thesis statement. If you're having trouble with any of those, click on these links that will take you directly to the UAGC Writing Center. Then the first thing you'll do is describe the lesson that you chose. Be sure you include the title of the model lesson, the subject, the grade level, and then in one paragraph, just provide the introduction of the lesson you selected in your own words. So in other words, what is this lesson about? Do not copy and paste the introduction that's actually provided in the link, but instead, in your own words, describe the lesson to me. Then you will discuss the first principle, multiple means of representation. Make sure you explain what that principle is in your own words in about one paragraph. I should see citations here to support your explanation. And then you're going to describe the ways that multiple means of representation are included in the model lesson. You're going to want to provide specific examples from the lesson to show how it reflects multiple means of representation. So that's when you'll go back to your graphic organizer that you used and pull from that when you're trying to decide the specific examples related to each principle. And again, you want to make sure you provide citations here so that when you provide an example of the principle from the lesson plan, that you follow up by making connections to what it means, what this principle means in terms of multiple means of representation. So then your second principle, you're going to do the same thing, except you're going to focus on multiple means of action and expression. Explain the principle in your own words. Tell me where it is in the lesson plan and connect the activities to the principle of multiple means of action and expression. Again, you'll do the same thing for multiple means of engagement. And then you have the reflection piece. So you're going to describe 2 ways your selected lesson plan promotes critical thinking. So pull 2 things from the lesson plan that you think promote critical thinking and make sure you support that analysis with evidence from the readings or outside sources. Then you're going to describe 2 ways your selected lesson plan motivates and engages learners. Provide the example, and then again, provide the evidence that supports that your examples do reflect the ways we can motivate and engage learners. Then you're going to give me 2 reasons how this lesson plan allows for authentic learning experience. Again, make sure you provide evidence to support that analysis. And then you're going to identify 1 specific concept or strategy from the lesson that you selected that you would consider applying to your own practice and the potential impact it may have on the population you would serve. And that should be another paragraph. So then you will make sure that you list your references. You'll notice that you need to cite 1 scholarly source in addition to your textbook. So if you have any questions with this assignment, definitely reach out to your instructor for further support.